Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Elena and today we will be flowing through a 20 minutes strength-based flow. Prepare for it to feel like a workout, so you may want to do a couple of sound salutations just to warm up, and if not, just join me in this flow, and in these 20 minutes you'll get a good workout in, but we'll also get to ground through our breath and stretch. If you're new here, check out my other videos and subscribe. I hope you enjoy this flow and let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. I appreciate your support. Starting in a tabletop pose, very important to ensure the correct alignment of your hands. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Spread your fingers wide, about equal distance between your fingers, and really grip your mat with your fingertips and push down with your base knuckles. This is your blueprint pose for all of your hand-bearing poses. Wrists push-ups. It really helps to warm up into our wrists and make sure you're really engaging and pushing down with your base knuckles. This will fire up your entire arm, protecting your elbow and shoulder joints. So, wrist push-ups, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now warming up into the shoulders, retract and protract the shoulder blades. So retraction, moving them together, and protraction, spreading them apart. Nothing else really moves. This isn't a cat-cow, just warming up into those shoulders. So 10 of these. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to neutral. Tuck your toes under. This is one of my favorite ones, but it's tough. Tuck in your toes. Lift your knees off the floor. Really brace your core here. Bring your navel and ribs in. Push down with your hands. Remember those engagements. Remember that engagement of your hands, fingers spreading wide, gripping your mat, pushing down with your base knuckles. Let's go. Lift your knees and hold this. And we're going to do cat-cows. So inhale to push your chest forward. Exhale, round. 4 more. Round. 3, 2, and 1. Knees stay off the floor. This is a strength building Vinyasa. Step back with your right leg, left leg. Right back forward, left leg forward, knees off the floor. 5 rounds. And we have 3, 2, and 1. Knees still stay off the floor, cores engage. Give me a little more. Push back, child's pose, kind of, with knees off the floor. And then lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. This is going to be like a shorter one, so you may want to step back a little bit. And if you really need a rest, take a child's pose. No shame in taking some rest. If you were in child's pose, get to downward facing dog. Look forward slowly. Step to the front of the mat until you reach your hands and your knees can be really bent here. Forward fold. Taking a couple of breaths here in your forward fold. Really relax your back. Relax your shoulders, your neck. Grab the opposite elbows, sweep from side to side. And slowly Start rolling back to standing. Working on standing, strengthening sequence. Feet about hip width apart, so about 2 fists in between your feet. Try this. I know it's not easy, but just give this a try. Lift all 10 of your toes and try spreading them apart. You will feel your entire leg firing up. Lift your kneecaps, really squeeze your quads, squeeze your glutes, inner thighs, engage your core, and broaden through the collarbones. This is not an easy standing pose. Now you may bring your toes down, but this is how it feels to engage your entire leg and feel all 4 corners of your feet. So chair pose, you may stay like this hip width, or you may move your feet a little bit together, so toes touching, heels slightly apart. Squat down first, touch the floor outside of your feet to make sure you get really low and you're working hard, and then raise your torso up, hands move up, make sure you can still see your toes, and bring your hands back, interlacing them behind your back and straighten through elbows, keeping maybe a little bit of a micro bend, bringing shoulder blades together and down to open up your chest. It's not easy. Shift more weight into your right foot, bringing your left foot on your toes, slowly shifting more weight into the right foot, and lean a little bit forward, warrior 3, and now remember engaging your entire foot, feeling all 4 corners of your right foot. You may bring your hands in front of your heart in a prayer position, and slowly as you can, start bending your right knee, bringing that left toe, left foot behind for a crescent pose. Feet hip width apart to balance better, so make sure you're not on the tightrope here. Get a little bit lower. Now bend your left leg and lower down a little bit to touch the floor with your left knee. Lift it up. 2 more times. And the last one, you bring your left knee to the floor, low lunge. Raise your arms up, getting a little bit of a stretch, look up, and bring your hands, framing your right foot, scoot your left knee a little bit back, and untuck that left toe, and straighten through the right leg. Now, this half split pose may seem like, just for flexibility, but I want you to think strength when it comes to flexibility. Really squeeze your right quad, reciprocal inhibition. So to lengthen your back, the back of your leg, your hamstrings, you need to strengthen your quad. Strengthen your core, bring your navel and ribs in to make more space for you here. Bend back into your right leg. Bring your torso up and slowly tuck your left toes under and lift this left knee back up into crescent. Lean forward. Warrior 3. And bring that left, slowly, that left foot next to your right, fold over your legs. Slowly rolling back to standing, doing the same thing on the other side. Heel toe your feet together, all toes together, a little space between your heels, just better for the alignment, or you may keep them further apart, see what feels better. Touch the floor next to your feet, and then raise your torso into a chair pose. Interlace your hands behind. Switch the position of your interlacing of your hands behind your back. Open up through your chest. Look down, make sure you can still see your toes. Get a little longer, and then now shifting more weight into your left leg. Get to the ball, on the ball of your right foot. Slowly lifting that right foot off the floor, leaning forward, bring that right leg back. Fire up through your leg, fire up through that left. Whew. And you may actually bring your hands into the prayer in front of your heart. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Feel all four corners of your left foot. And slowly start bending into your left knee. Bringing that left foot back. Crescent pose. Find your balance. And now you know what's coming. Tap 3 times with your right knee. 3, 2, and 1. Untuck the right toes. Scoot your right knee a little bit back. And straighten the front left leg. Flex your toes. If this is too low, consider using some blocks underneath your hands, or maybe even bringing your hands on your hips. See what feels better. And I want you to touch the quad. It should really be firm. Tighten up, squeeze through your leg, lift your kneecaps. Should be firm and tight. This way you'll have more flexibility, more openness in your hamstrings. It's called reciprocal inhibition. And bringing your navel and ribs in to allow more space. Forward folds are about core engagement just as much as flexibility. And bend into your left leg again. Find strength in your left feet. Lift up. Tuck your right toes under. Lift the right heel off the right knee off the floor, not heel. Find your balance, lean forward. Warrior 3. It's okay if you're shaking, it's okay to lose your balance. Just find it back and slowly bring your right foot next to your left, hip apart, and fold over your thighs. You may really generously bend your knees. Grab the opposite elbows, relax a little bit. Inhale to flat back, so your fingertips underneath your shoulders. And heel to your feet so that they're mat width apart, pretty wide. Your toes out, heels in, and slowly start lowering down into a squat. This wide squat, malasana squat, but not all the way down. Kind of, about 90 degrees. I don't know if it's right. Torso upright, hands in prayer position in front of the heart, or consider raising your arms up for added challenge and slowly pushing down with your heels. Get all the way up. We're gonna do 5 of these. So lower down, bring yourself back up. Nothing, strengthen the legs and glutes as a squat. And in this squat, consider lifting those toes to engage your legs. Really squeezing. Don't worry about making this move fast. It's more about muscle-mind connection. It's the last one. And now lower down slowly, bringing your hands together in front of the heart if they were raised up. Elbows inside of your knees. And if you can't squat all the way down with your heels down, just, pad your heels a little bit with the mat. And lengthening your spine, open up a little more here. Enjoy this hip opener. Plant your hands. Step back into plank pose. And this plank we're going to hold for 10. So again, make sure you're pushing down with your hands, gripping your mat. Forearms really engaged. Protract your shoulders. Navel and ribs in. Squeeze your glutes. Now make sure your heels are aligned over the balls of your feet and really fire up through your legs. And we're gonna hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place your left forearm down your elbow to get on that left elbow, your right arm. Walk your feet a little bit farther, forearm plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, I'm with you, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now slowly walk your feet a little bit closer to your hands to a dolphin pose. So you may bend your knees here generously. Push your chest forward, relax your neck. You may stay here in this dolphin or look forward, dolphin push-ups. Yes, I'm not joking. Stay with me. So these look like kind of like a nosedive forward. So for 1, back up, 2, 3, 4, 5, and extend yourself back to one more dolphin hold and bring your knees down. You deserve it. Child's pose. Your knees can be together if you need a little bit more support, or soles of your feet together and knees wide. Bring your forehead to the mat and enjoy this relaxation. You may bring your hands next to your body and take a few slow breaths, slowing down your heart rate. I'm sweating. And if your hands were back, walk them a little bit forward. Inhale to look forward. Slowly get yourself to seated position on your shins, Savasana. And now, camel pose. But we'll keep it interesting. So, now, bring your thumbs kind of like inside your armpits and think of them as suspenders. And tuck your toes under actually. So we'll bring your heels a little higher so it's a little bit more accessible. And open your chest to the sky. So think as if you're using some suspenders to lift your chest higher, really opening up the front of the body. We're thinking of back bends as, bending your back, but it's really about opening, spreading the collarbones, really opening the chest. And squeeze your core. There is slight engagement in your glutes as well to protect your lower back. You may stay here or try to bring your hands to your heels, get a little bit more open in your chest. And slowly lower down. Actually, slide your right foot back, bringing your left knee to the front, pigeon prep, we deserve it. Flexing your left foot, right leg extends behind you. Square your hips as much as you can. And first, just sitting upright and be flexing your right foot. Bring your right heel to butt for 3, 2, and 1. And now get some relaxation. So lower down to your forearms, squaring your hips. Now don't worry about fidgeting here. Just get a comfortable place for you to get more open. Or lower all the way down. Just taking a moment here, soaking in all that hard work that you put in. Slowly bring yourself back and just slide this left knee back, right knee forward, flex that right foot to protect your right knee, and extend your left leg back. First, lengthen the spine. Remember to bring your shoulder blades down, spreading through the collarbones. Flex your left foot and bring your left knee to your left glute for 3, 2, and 1. Start lowering down over your right shin. Maybe just to your elbows, this is enough, or get all the way down. You did so well. This is not an easy class, lots of strengthening, lots of movement, but you did it. Bring yourself slowly back to seated and start kind of rolling to the right. And all the way down, bringing your knees to your chest. Keep your right knee at your chest and bring your right knee outside of your left hip. Reaching your right arm to the right. Supine twist. Now you really did it and you're done almost. Enjoy this nice twist. Roll yourself back to center, switching legs. So left knee to your left knee bend. Reach with your left knee outside of your right hip, extending your left arm to left. Gentle twist. And back to center. Knees to chest, massage your lower back. Soaking in this energy, this strength that you built. Extending your legs, getting to the final resting pose, Savasana. You did so well. I truly believe that building strength physically will also help you become stronger mentally. Stay here as long as you wish. Just pause the video and relax. Just enjoying all the hard work that you put in. Thank you for letting me guide you through this 20 minutes strengthening flow. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know how you did. Let me know if you like this type of strength-based flows, and I'll make sure to create more of these. And definitely subscribe, and I hope to see you back here on your mat again soon.